So no one showed up, but I showed up for myself, and that's all that matters. And I read a couple of poems, because that's what the book is about. Unboxing of a Black Girl, written by Angela Shante Johnson. It's an amazing truth. It'll get you to think, it'll get you to respond, it'll get you to say, oh my, and it'll get you to be like, I didn't know, and be like, that's me. Whatever it'll get you to do, whatever experience you have by reading it, I think it's a good read, and it's quick. You should definitely be finished in a day or so. I am connecting. I will be out here for at least another 20 minutes waiting. Enjoying nature. Enjoying the sun that's actually coming out now, so I'm grateful for that. Whatever you chose to do with your day, you have an amazing day on purpose. Hear the birds? Me too. I'm going to get me an aloe plant and go home and make something and create. Just, they be talking to me. Like, it's okay, show up for yourself. Yeah. I had a pen, a journal, everything. Let me just read you one so you at least know where I'm at. I'm on page 99. Thank you. No, I can't see with these glasses on to read, so I gotta take them off. Your eyes need some tendering. It's okay. I love you, Marilyn. It says hood. Noun, verb. An under-resourced inner city community inhabited by low-income or marginalized groups. That's where I'm sitting right now in what society calls the hood. What I call a neighborhood, and I used to call a community. The poem goes, once I started leaving my neighborhood, I became more aware of other boxes, specifically about how the world perceives black girls from the hood. At school, on the train, in my new job, it didn't matter where. In these new spaces, I felt like I was under a microscope. The way we talk, the way we walk, the things we say, and sometimes the things we don't. The world saw the hood as one-dimensional, a place to pillage, but never to acknowledge or credit, a place to imitate, but never to compensate. At this time, hip-hop was taking center stage in America, so everyone wanted to be down with the black culture, down with the hip-hop culture. Inside, in school, I watched white students equate black culture with hood culture and try us like chic outfits. They butchered the language and bastardized the fashion, black-faced our mannerisms, and profited off our swag until the allure wore off. Outside, I watched the pop culture equate black culture with hood culture and try us on like chic outfits. They butchered the language. They bastardized the fashion, blackface over mannerisms, and profited off our swag until the allure wore off. Every time I read one of the poems, I think, I equate, I internalize, I see the vision, I see the words come to life. They just jumped off the page. Yeah. The other day, I say the other day, it's really not the other day, but recently, I was speaking to a man who was trying to basically infiltrate, I use those words not lightly, our community. Clearly wasn't here from here, etc., etc. Just basically trying to see who the stakeholders are and how he can infiltrate. And I'm gonna continue to use that word because that's the feeling I received when I was speaking to him. And he said, "Tell me a little bit about yourself." And I said, "I'm a single mother with 3 children," as if I was wearing a badge of honor by saying that. Like, oh, I can do this, I'm strong, this is my proof. No, it's not. I am so much more than that. And of course I should have led with that, but we never do because we, as people, have been put in a box. And when I read these poems, when I hear the words, when I feel the words, not only do they bring tears to my heart, but they bring joy to my heart as well. And I say that because I think about all the people who stepped outside of the boxes and did something different and took a chance and just be free. Freedom is so underrated. Like, to be free from the restrictions of a corporate life, to be free from the restrictions of an abusive relationship, to be free from a job that just sucked you dry and made you feel like your voice didn't matter, but it really did. And when I was looking and listening to this poem in particular about how the hood describes us, people come into our neighborhood sometimes as they put save a hoe, and sometimes to make a difference in a positive with good intentions, but mostly to profit. And of course, we live in a capitalistic society, so that's what most people do. I'm not trying to say I don't want no money and I'm never going to profit off of anything or anyone. The fact of the matter is, I still lead with my heart. And I do this because of my heart and because of the love that I have for my people and my community. So, yeah. When you think about yourself, think about it, speak on it, speak life about yourself. I realized that I was speaking life to all these other people about their businesses and what I see for them, but I never really spoken to myself. Like this particular park, I kept saying, I'm claiming this park back. When my children were little, we used to come here, they didn't have these bars, they didn't have these trees, they didn't have hardly anything. And through grit and fight and persistence, and probably through a couple of phone calls from some high-powered people. You know, I wasn't one of those people. We got the park restorated, and now it looks like this. And it feels good. Doesn't feel dirty or scary or dark or dingy. Feels like the way it should. Anything that is missing is people. This is your local park. It might not have swings, it might not have sliding boards, but it is a space of peace. So come on out to Seabury Playground and see what it has to offer. Tell us what you want to see in the community. Tell us what things that you need in order to come and be a part of this. Whatever you chose to do with your life, have an amazing day on purpose.